Hi friends. Is my voice audible? I think video is also clear. Hi viewers. Welcome to my channel MohanShashank's English World. This is a live session on two topics: how to advise someone and how to request someone. And I see a lot of participants. Right, 25 active participants. Are you ready, guys? Shall we start? Just type yes on the live chat if it is okay. Right, everything seems to be clear. Now let us jump straight into the slides. Right, do you see the slide, guys? Yes. How to advise someone. This is going to be our topic today. Now, in this session, we are going to come to know how to give a piece of advice to someone in a diplomatic way or a polite way. We can advise someone in two ways. We have two ways. The following expressions can be used. What are the following expressions? The first one, you should. You should. And the second expression, if I were you, I would. And so on. Right? You should. If I were you, I would. And so on. These are the two expressions that are used to advise someone. Play the session according to your network signal. I prefer to play this in 720. Right, you should is one way, and if I were you, I would. These are the two ways to advise someone in two ways. Now let us see some examples. Right, for example, you see this. Your friend suffers from toothache. How can you advise him? Your friend suffers from toothache. Right, you can advise him by two ways, by using you should and if I were you, I would. Now let us see how to advise with the first way. Right, see, this is a way to advise someone with you should expression. You should meet the dentist. First way, this is the first one. You should meet the dentist. And we have the second way, if I were you, I would. Yes, this is the second one. If I were you, I would meet the dentist. I repeat, if I were you, I would meet the dentist. These are the two ways, guys. You should meet the dentist. The first way using you should, right? And the second way, if I were you, I would meet the dentist. Let us see some other example. Right. You see here, there are 4 sentences. you can write in this even. You should meet the dentist, or you should see the dentist, or you should consult the dentist. These are same. Meet, see, consult. These are same, guys. You should meet the dentist, you should see the dentist, you should consult the dentist. These are the three ways. Meet, see, consult, both are same. Second way, if I were you, I would meet the dentist. Right, see this example. Your friend rides the bike at a pace. How can you advise him not to ride a bike at a pace? What does the meaning pace refer? Pace means speed. Pace means speed, guys. Your friend rides the bike at a pace. How can you advise him not to ride a bike at a pace? Right, this is the first way. You should not ride the bike at a pace. Is it clear? You should not ride the bike at a pace. Should not, this is a negative form. Whereas the previous example, you see, you should meet the dentist, this is a positive way. Right? You should meet. Whereas here, you should not ride the bike. You should not, this is negative. Right. The second way, if I were you, I would not ride a bike at a pace. If I were you, I would not ride a bike at a pace. Right. You will have some exercises, but let us have some examples for your better understanding. Right, the next one. Your cousin watches TV all the time. How can you advise him not to watch TV all the time? Right? Your cousin watches TV all the time. How can you advise him not to watch TV all the time? Let us see the answer. You should. By using you should, you can frame the answer like this. You should not watch TV all the time. Simple. That's it. Placing you should. Right. That's it. You should not watch TV all the time. By using the second way, if I were you, I would not watch TV all the time. Right? If I were you, I would not watch TV all the time. This is a negative form. You should not. Right. The next one. Your classmate comes to school irregularly. How can you advise him to come to school regularly? Your classmate comes to school regularly. How can you advise him to come to school regularly? Right. By using you should, you can frame like this. You should come to school regularly. Right? You should come to school regularly. Now let us see the second way. If I were you, I would come to school regularly. Is it clear? If I were you, I would come to school regularly. Right. You see this one. Your uncle is a chain smoker. How can you advise him to stop smoking? I repeat, your uncle is a chain smoker. How can you advise him to stop smoking? First, by using I should. Right, you should. You should stop smoking. You should stop smoking. That's it. Advise him to stop smoking. You should stop smoking. By using the second way, if I were you. If I were you, I would not smoke. Right? If I were you, I would not smoke. Right. Here are the questions for you. The first question. Your cousin rides his bike without a helmet. Advise him or her to wear a helmet. Come on, try this. I want everyone to participate. Your cousin rides his bike without helmet. Advise him or her to wear a helmet. Come on, try this. Take your time. Yes, I see a lot of answers here. Right, now let me just quickly refresh the chat so that I can see the answers. Yeah, I see a lot of answers, but the first one who answered this question is C. Pujita. C. Pujita is the first one who answered this question. She said you should too wear a helmet. Then Sahiti Reddy, you should stop smoking. Oh, you are not live now. Nikhil K, you should wear a helmet. Okay. Then V. Pavitra, you should ride bike with a helmet. Sai Janardhan, you should wear a helmet. Right. Now let us quickly write the answer for this. That's it. You should wear a helmet. Advise him or her to wear a helmet. You should wear a helmet. Nikhil is correct. Congratulations, Nikhil. Pavitra is correct. Sai Janardhan is correct. Saniya, Jyoti Reddy. Yes, Pujita Reddy. Right. Advise to wear a helmet. You should wear a helmet. That's it. Now let us see the second one. Your friend does not wash his hands before taking lunch. Advise him or her to wash hands before taking lunch. I repeat. Your friend does not wash his hands before taking lunch. Advise him or her to wash hands before taking lunch. Come on, try this. I want everyone to participate. Right, the first one who answered this is G. Pujita Reddy. She said, you should wash your hands before taking lunch. Right. Then Jyoti Reddy, you should wash your hands. Pavitra, you should wash your hands before taking lunch. Right. That's it. Placing you should before the sentence. You should wash hands before taking lunch. That's it. Placing you should before the sentence. Advised to wash hands before taking lunch. placing you should wash hands before taking lunch. As far as examination is considered, this is the best way to present the answer. You try this sentence with if I were you phrase. If I were you try this. Second one, framing with the second way, the second expression, if I were you. Right, I see the answers in the live chat. I want everyone to participate, friends. Right, the first one who answered is again G. Pujita Reddy. She said, if I were you, I would wash hands before taking lunch. Right, correct. This is the way to present. Placing if I were you, comma, I would wash hands before taking lunch. That's it. Right, everyone answered correct. Everyone. Congratulations. Right, now let us move to the third one. And the third question for you. Your friend's handwriting is illegible. Advise him or her to write neatly. Come on, try this one. Your friend's handwriting is illegible. Advise him or her to write neatly. Right, if you haven't hit the like button, do hit the like button. Right, the first one who answered this, see, Pujita answered first for this. She said you should write neatly. Yes, that's correct. Placing you should, that's it. You should write neatly, that's it. That's it. You should write neatly. Or else your handwriting should be legible. That is also correct. Pavitra is also correct. Your handwriting should be legible. You should write neatly. Right, everyone answered correct, guys. I'm very happy about that. You catch the point. Everyone answered correct. Yeah, Nikila framed the question in the second expression also. If I were you, I write neatly. Not I write neatly, I would write neatly. Place would before I and after I. If I were you, I would write neatly. Yes, Haricharan Reddy is correct for this. If I were you, comma, placing comma is mandatory. If I were you, comma, I would write neatly. Right, now let us see the next one. Your friend's shoes are torn. Advise him to buy a new pair of shoes using had better. You see this question, this is some tricky. Your friend's shoes are torn. Advise him to buy a new pair of shoes using had better. You should use had better here. This question is somewhat tricky. Now let us see the answer for this. You had better buy a new pair of shoes. Instead of should, you can write had better even. Actually, this answer should be you should buy a new pair of shoes, right? But in the place of should, you can place had better even. You had better buy a new pair of shoes. Both are same. Placing should or had better. You should buy a new pair of shoes. Yes, that is also correct. You had better buy a new pair of shoes. This is also correct. Right. Using should, this is the answer. You should buy a new pair of shoes. Right, everyone catches the point. Everyone are answering correct. I'm very happy for that. Yes, now let us move to the next one, the fifth question, guys. Your friend always uses plastic bags. Advise him or her to use gunny bags. I repeat. Your friend always uses plastic bags. Advise him or her to use gunny bags. I want everyone to participate. Right. Now the first one who answered this, Nikhil. Nikhil said you should use gunny bags. Right. Then Amrita, you should have to buy a new pair of shoes. No. This is incorrect, Amrita. You should use gunny bags. Yes, C Pujita is correct. That's it. Placing you should. That's it. You should use gunny bags. That's it. That's it. You should use gunny bags. Try framing this with the second expression. If I were you. Try with that. With the second expression. If I were you. Right, I see the answers in the live chat. Everyone got the idea here. If I were you, placing comma is mandatory. G Pujita Reddy is the first one who answered. If I were you, comma, I would use gunny bags. I capital. If I were you, yes, Pavitra is correct. If I were you, comma, I would use gunny bags. She is correct. You can use this expression you should in the examinations because examinations are considered in this expression only. You should use gunny bags. That's it. You should. Right, now let us see the next one. Your younger sister does not wear a mask while going to market. Advise your younger sister to wear mask. Come on, try this. Your younger sister does not wear a mask while going to market. Advise your younger sister to wear mask. Yes. Who answered first? Nikhil again, he answered first. He said, if I were you, I would wear mask. Right, that is correct, but place comma. Try this with the you should expression. If I were you, I would wear mask. Yes, that's correct. Then, Oblesh Vandana, you should wear mask. Don't mention your younger sister name here. Just place. You advise. That's it. You should. Yes, V Pavitra is correct. You should wear a mask while going to market. Right. Advise your younger sister to wear mask. Just place you should. That's it. You should wear a mask. That's it. Right, everyone got the idea, guys. Everyone answered correct. Right, now let us move to the next one, the last question of this topic. Your friend is wasting water carelessly. I repeat, your friend is wasting water carelessly. Advise him or her not to waste water. Advise him or her not to waste water. Yes, you should frame the question in a negative way. This one. You should not. Not positive way, negative way. Come on, let me see the live chat. Seventh one, V Pavitra answered first. She said you shouldn't waste water. Right, that's correct. Placing you should before that. You should not waste water. That's it. Try this with the second expression. If I were you. Try this with that. Right, Neeraj Creatives. Then if I were you. Nikhil answered, if I were you, comma, I would not waste water. Yes, that's perfect. Sahiti Reddy, if I were you, I would wear a mask while going to market. Not should but would. Right, everyone are correct. If I were you, I wouldn't waste water. I would not. Pavitra is correct. Yes, you all rocked the class. Now let us see how to request someone. We saw the topic how to advise someone. Now let us see how to request someone. Do you see the table? Yes. You can use the 4 words would, could, will and can. But I wrote some words in the bracket. Would and could, more polite. But will and can, they belong to less polite. As far as examination is considered, you use would and could only, but not will and can. Right? We only see the 2 words would and could. Right. Now let us see the example here. Would you close the door, please? Using would, the sentence close the door. Would you close the door, comma, please? Or would you please close the door? Both are same. Then, would you carry my bag, please? Carry my bag, sentence. For that, would you carry my bag, comma, please? Or would you please carry my bag? Using could. Could you get me a cup of coffee, please? Or could you please get me a cup of coffee? Then, could you lend me your bike for a day, please? Or could you please lend me your bike for a day? Right? Would and could are the words that you should use to request someone. Now let us see the question. Here is the question. You to a clerk in a bank. Help me to fill the application. You should request the clerk in a bank to fill the application. How would you request? Come on, try this one. Using would or could. Better use could here. Using could. Start with could. You to a clerk in a bank. Help me to fill the application. Yes, Pavitra already answered the question. Yes. Could you help me to fill the application, comma, please? Question mark. Right, this is the answer. Could you help me to fill the application, comma, please? Or could you please help me to fill the application? That is also correct. Pavitra, you are correct. Right guys, if you haven't hit the like button, do smash the like button right now. Could you help me to fill the application, comma, please? Or could you please help me to fill the application? Place the question mark, that is very important. Yes. The second one, a student to a teacher, allow me to come in. How would you request? Change this into a polite request. A student to a teacher, allow me to come in. Come on, I want everyone to participate. Hit the like button guys if you haven't. Only 20 likes. Right. How would you request to a teacher? A student to a teacher, allow me to come in. Would you allow me to come in, comma, please? Or would you please allow me to come in? That's it. Placing would or could and the sentence, comma, please. Would you allow me to come in, please? Yes, everyone are correct here. Place comma before please and question mark at the end of the sentence. Very important. Would you allow me to come in, comma, please, question mark. Or would you please allow me to come in, question mark. Punctuation. Important. So now let us see the third one. Right. You to a clerk at post office, give me an envelope. Change this into polite request. You to a clerk at a post office, give me an envelope. Give me an envelope. Could you give me an envelope, comma, please? Right, Pavitra, correct. Congratulations. Nikhil, Obulesu, Vandana, Sania, C. Pujita, Jyotiredi. Oh, everyone got the idea. Place could or would, both. Would you give me an envelope, please? Could you give me an envelope, please? When you place please at the middle of the sentence, no need comma. Could you give me an envelope, comma, please? Or could you please give me an envelope, no comma. Right. See this sentence. Student to teacher. Clarify my doubts in grammar. Come on, try this. Student to a teacher. Clarify my doubts in grammar. Using would or could, both. Yes, see, Pujita answered. That's it. Would you clarify my doubts in grammar, please? Or would you please clarify my doubts in grammar? Or with could even. Would you clarify my doubts in grammar, please? Yes. The next one. You to your co-passenger. Keep this luggage on the rack. I repeat. You to your co-passenger. Keep this luggage on the rack. Change this into polite request. There are 35 active participants but only 22 likes. Right. One by one I'm getting the answers. First one, see Pujita, right? Could you keep this luggage on the rack, please? Yes, perfect. Then, Navya, could you please help me application so you are not live? V Pavitra, could you please keep this luggage on the rack? Yes, perfect. Could you keep this luggage? This tablet is new for me, so that I am not getting a legible handwriting. Comma, please. Could you keep this luggage on the rack, please? Or this way. Could you please keep this luggage on the rack? No comma here after please. In the second one, no comma. Just leave it itself. Everyone answered correct, guys. Everyone got the idea. I'm very happy on cloud 9. This is one method, using placing please at the end of the sentence, and the second method, placing please at the middle of the sentence, and then using could or would. Could or would. Would you please keep this luggage on the rack? Could you please keep this luggage on the rack? Everyone got the idea, right? Wonderful. Right, we have come at the end of the session. I think you liked this. Come on, hit the like button I see only 22 likes now. Everyone participated. You all rocked the session. I'm very happy about that. Thank you for coming here, and thank you for the active participation. Thank you so much for watching this, guys. Come on, share this channel to your friends. Like this video. If you liked it, then evening we will have another live session on the channel RGRRENG vlog by Jairam Reddy sir. Right, evening, don't miss the live session. Right, thank you for watching. Bye, have a nice day.